There is an alarming new sex trend on the rise called stealthing.
Stealthing is making news around the world. It's when a man doesn't wear, takes off, or damages a condom during sex without consent.
People have been stealthing since the condom was created.
Can you explain why you do it?
It feels better when there's no condom on.
Immediately it goes through your head, STI pregnancy.
Whilst hailed as a sex trend, it's actually a serious sexual offence.
If you've not consented to that, then it could be a rape.
In online forums, men discuss why they do it and how they get away with it.
I developed my own little tricks, making sure I shot my load deep inside the girl's unsuspecting,
Have you guys ever heard of stealthing?
When you make them think that you're putting one on and then you don't?
I think it's disgusting.
Oh! How did it happen to you?
It came inside me. I was like, wasn't you using a condom? He was like, no, I took it off.
Condom removal. This is just as risky as it is obvious. Problem with this method is running into what I refer to as checkers.
Girls who want to inspect the condom after you've blown your load.
Best way to combat this is to put the condom back on after you've removed it.
There's nothing stealthy about this, I've got to be honest.
Do you guys prefer sex with or without a condom? Without, okay.
Without.
If you don't know the girl, yeah. If she doesn't want to do it without a condom, then you have to respect her.
Okay.
He put the condom on before we had sex, and then he took it on, took it off. But when I asked him, like, did you take it off? He said no. But the next day, he's told me that I need to go, like, get a morning after pill. And he even, like, drove me to the chemist. He tricked me, but I just thought it's normal.
Why did you think it was normal?
I don't know, because I still put myself in that situation. I still invited him to my house. I still had sex with him, so therefore it's kind of not my fault, but still my fault at the same time.
Even though he decided to remove that condom, there's still a part of you that blames yourself.
Yeah, I should have been more aware.
I hate that you're blaming yourself. You're not to blame at all. Condom sabotage. This is probably the most common method, whether it's done intentionally or unintentionally.
It may take a few tries, but eventually the condom will give, and you'll have an open road to inject your cum deep inside her.
So what is the law around stealthing? Sandra Paul is a solicitor who specialises in sexual crime.
If you have agreed to have sex with a condom, and that person removes the condom or makes it ineffective, then arguably the person who's being penetrated doesn't give consent, and the person who's doing the penetration doesn't have consent. Under those circumstances, if you can prove it, yes, it amounts to rape.
The third step in his sort of stealth guide, you don't even need to use a condom.
Of course, you can always try the, what's wrong? I thought you knew it was off. You mean you didn't feel it? I thought you knew. Which for me has had a surprisingly high success rate.
I don't know, it just feels quite sad that he abuses that trust.
Hi, it's Lydia. Today we're going to talk about stealthing.
Lydia Duprat is an ex-escort fighting back against the stealthers with glow-in-the-dark anti-stealthing condoms. Why did you create anti-stealth glow-in-the-dark condoms?
The biggest issue with stealthing is it's stealthing. You can't tell if it's on or off. So if the condom is glowing in the dark and you're able to see its location, whether it's on the side of the bed or across the room or actually on your partner, it will make the whole process that much more easier to control from your end. A lot of men don't even realize, hey, this is wrong. They don't see beyond their own pleasure. It's passive rape. It's incredible now that it has a name. It has a consequence. The best thing to happen to stealthing is to talk about it, to educate people.
Stealthing, the act of removing a condom during sex without the consent of the partner. It's illegal in many countries and is a form of sexual assault.